Hello guys, in today's tutorial, we are going to discuss about how to install Ubuntu on VisualBox machine, installing Ubuntu operating system on our Windows 10 using VisualBox. So for this, we are going to install the Ubuntu operating system into our VisualBox environment. Okay, let's open the VisualBox. In the last class, we already discussed about how to install the VisualBox. In the last class, we discussed about how to install the VisualBox. Now, if you don't know how to install or you don't have VisualBox in your machine, in your computer, you can check our last tutorial, the previous, to see how to go about installation and downloading VisualBox, Visual Studio Box, this VisualBox manager on your system. Now to install Ubuntu, the first thing we are going to need to do is go to our browser and search for Ubuntu. Okay, when you search for Ubuntu, it will bring you this page, and you select the first one with ubuntu.com website. So you click on it and go to the website. So when you get to the land page of the website, so the next thing to do now is you click on download. Okay, and you select Ubuntu desktop. If you're a Windows user, okay, you select Ubuntu desktop. And now coming to this place, there is something you need to understand before downloading any version of Ubuntu software, which is that the version 20 as at today's date, the version Ubuntu version 20.04.3. Okay, it is the default version, which simply means this LTS stand for a long time support. Yeah, with this, there is a long time support on this default version. It simply means before this version can be changed, it will last up to 5 years, like until April 2025 before the version can be changed. Okay, now the next version is Ubuntu 21, version 21.04. I will say I'm now recommending that you should download this one. It is better to download this default version, because this version 21.04 it will only last until January 2022. It simply means that after January 2022, the security and maintenance update will not be on this version anymore, because by that time there will be a new version of Ubuntu version 22.04. Yeah, like that. So there is always a release of version every year. So it is better to go for the default version that can last for a very long time, for duration of 5 years. So you click on download to download this. And when you click on download, the size is very big. So I've already downloaded it on my system. So I'm not going to, I'm just going to click on download. So when you click on download, and your download will start immediately. Okay, thank you for downloading Ubuntu. Okay, your download should start immediately. This is the server error. Click on download. Okay, if your download is not starting immediately, yeah, it is a server error. Yeah, but when you click on download, desktop download, your download should start immediately. Okay, look at it now. But I already have it on my system, so I'm going to cancel it. So after downloading, you have to ensure that you know the location which it is downloaded. This is it. The size is 2.86 gig. Okay, 2.86 gigabytes. That is the size. Now, after downloading it, so you go to your VisualBox environment. So the next thing we are going to do now is you're going to select new to create a new machine, okay, a new space for your Ubuntu. So when you click on new, okay, by default, the type is Microsoft Windows and it is Windows 7, but we have different type of version, okay. We have different type of version and automatic. When you type the name for your operating system, if it is Windows 11, if you type Windows 11, okay, this is, you'll be able to select the version of Windows 11 or the window. Yeah, but for now, if it is Linux, same thing. If it is Linux, yeah, the system will select the version for you, or you can also deselect another version you want. But for now, I'm going to select Ubuntu. I'm going to type Ubuntu. Okay, yeah, the version is Ubuntu 64. My system is 64 bit. Okay, and the type is you're going to select Linux as a type. So Ubuntu 20, this is Ubuntu. So after typing the name, then you click on next. Okay, now you need to select the memory size. Okay, the minimum is 4 megabytes as the RAM space. So you can also increase this. So I'm going to use 1.5 gig. Okay, this is 1.1005 megabyte. It is 1.5 gig. Okay, so I'm going to use, look at this. The recommended memory size is 1.1 gig at least minimum. But me, I'm using 1.5 gig. Okay, so let's click on next. And so you're going to default here. You're going to, for the hard disk, you're going to select create a visual hard disk now. So now for this, you're going to select the visual disk image, yeah, the hard disk type. Okay, so you just click on next. On this one, you're going to use the default dynamic allocated hard disk file. So with this, we are going to be able to choose and allocate the storage whereby our operating system is. Okay, so click on next. Okay, now the storage for the space, the size of drive we want to, the size of space we want to allocate for our storage in the Ubuntu environment. The default is 10 gig, so it can be increased. So I'm going to increase this to, let's say, depending on the size that is available on your system, you can increase any size you want depending on the size that is available. So for me, I'm going to make this, I'm going to make this 20 gig. Okay. Yeah, you can increase it. You can make it 500 gig, 300 gig, 120 gig, depending on you. Okay. But because I'm using this just for tutorial, so I'm going to use 1920 gig for it. You can increase depending on the storage you have in your system. Okay. So click on create. Now, as you can see, Ubuntu machine environment has been created successful on your visual machine. And now for you to run this, you can either right click on it, the Ubuntu, and click on start, or you just click on it and click on start here. But before we start running the Ubuntu, we need to install the ISO file that we downloaded. So that is the next stage now. We have already created a machine space, a space for our Ubuntu. Now we need to install the operating system into it. Now this is the details of your Ubuntu. It is the name is Ubuntu. You can make the name anything. The operating system is 64-bit. Okay, and the memory is 1.5 gig RAM, and the boot order is RDX. Okay, the acceleration AMD, yeah, and the display video memory is 16. The system allocate this by itself. Okay, and these are your details of the Ubuntu that you just installed. So you go to next setting, that is the next thing. Click on settings. So let's start with general. If you want to change the name, you can change the name from here or the version, anything. So in advanced, share clipboard. It simply means that you want to share, or maybe you want to be able to copy something from your Windows 10 environment to the Ubuntu directly, or from Ubuntu vice versa. So that's what we are going to do is we are going to say B directory. Okay. For this also same thing, you are going to select by directory. Okay, so the description, this encryption, so you don't need anything on that. So click OK. Go to setting again. Okay, check and confirm that yeah, it is there. So let's go to the system. In case you want to change the base memory, you can increase it, you can reset it, you can increase it as well. Okay, this is the boot order. In case you want to, depending on your system, in case you want to change the boot order, you can as well change it from here. But it is default, and it is better to set it this way. Okay. Now the next thing we are going to look into now is there is nothing to change here anymore. This is a processor. Okay. So the processor, this is the minimum is 1 CPU, so you can as well increase this. Okay, yeah, you can as well increase this to 2. Okay. So the next thing we should look into now is okay, that's it then. So let's go to the display. Yeah, you can leave this like this. All these are default. The storage. Now for the storage now. Okay, on the storage, we need to select this is our Ubuntu. Okay. Now for this, you need to choose the disk file. Okay, you need to okay, so this is empty. Now what we're going to do here now is that for this we need to install the ISO that was downloaded previously. So to do that, we need to search for the live location. If you have a live CD plugin, maybe, but since we downloaded it directly, so what we are going to do now is we are going to click on this disk, okay, to choose the disk. Then after clicking it, you are going to say choose a disk file, okay, to select the location that we installed the Ubuntu. And after that, the next thing we are going to select is download. And this is it. So the best thing to do now is the next thing to do now is on getting to this storage, we click on empty. We need to select the IXO file that we downloaded for our Ubuntu. So we need to check the storage location and bring it into this place. Okay, so you select this disk icon and you choose this, choose a disk drive. Okay. Now you have to open your file explorer. Okay, open your file explorer and search for the location which you download your Ubuntu ISO software. So download Ubuntu. So this is the Ubuntu that was downloaded. So you just click on this part and copy the part. See, you copy the part. Okay, minimize your file explorer and paste it here in this. Please choose a visual of optimize this file. Just paste it, Control V, okay, and click on open. Okay. Paste it here. Open, yeah. So this is your Ubuntu. Okay, select it and click open. Okay. So after that, after you select it, for you to confirm that it is there, look at it. Ubuntu 64, yeah, it is there. So I'm going to leave all the settings as default. Okay. Then the next thing to do now is just click OK, and your Ubuntu is ready to use now. Okay, now the next stage is to start the installation process. So with that, you select your Ubuntu and you click on start. Okay, let me expand this. So this may take some time. This is checking this. Yeah, this is checking this and also trying to install your Ubuntu. Okay, you have to wait for it. So this is 29, 38. Yeah, it may take some time. Just wait for it to finish checking this. Okay, it's going to confirm if the space you allocated, if it your system is having that enough space to run the Ubuntu operating system on the virtual machine. Now, as you can see, your Ubuntu logo is about to display. Okay, yeah, now we are now in the Ubuntu installation environment. So you select your language. So I'm going to select English here, and I'm going to select install Ubuntu. Now you need to select the layout for your keyboard. It can be English Ghana, English South Africa, English US, and it can be your default English US. So I'm going to use English US here, okay, for the keyboard. So just click on continue. Okay, now the next thing is what app would you like to install to start with? Normal installation, yeah. Download, update while installing Ubuntu, yeah. You should also install third-party software for graphics and Wi-Fi. Yeah. So let's continue. Okay. Here, the next thing is to select, erase this, and install Ubuntu. Yeah. This will delete all your program. Yeah, don't worry, not the program of your system. It is the program on your visual machine. So just select this, leave it, and click on install now. Yeah, they'll give you a warning that yeah, if you continue the changes, yeah, yes, continue. Now you need to select your region, the location where you are. So as for me, I'm going to select India. Okay, so this will help to set the time of the location you are. Okay, so in their time, then click continue. Okay, the next thing is to give the details of who you are, your name. Okay, uh, let's say date nature. Okay, so your computer name is Nature Tech Visual Box, and at the same time, you can remove the Visual Box if you want to use only Nation. You can give it any name you want. Okay, as for username as well, you can leave it and you can change it depending on you. Now you need to create a password. Okay, and confirm your password as well. Okay. Uh, okay, you can select any of the option, maybe to require my password to log in or log in directly, then click on continue. Now copying file, you have to wait for all this to finish. Okay. Yeah, welcome to Ubuntu. Yeah, you can see it is showing in the front page of Ubuntu. Okay. This may take some time, a long time. Okay, so for that, I'm going to pause my record. So after the copying of file, then I'm going to continue because this will take a long period of time. Okay, almost finished copying files. Okay, now installing system. Okay, you have to wait for this. It will take a little period of time to complete installation as well. Now retrieving files. So you need to wait for it to complete the file retrieving. Now our installation has been completed. So you need to restart your system. You need to restart your computer, your machine, in order for your VisualBox Ubuntu to start running. Note that restarting does not mean that you are totally restarting your own device. You are only restarting the Ubuntu operating system that you just installed. So you click on restart. So when you click on restart, if this is taking so long and it is now restarting, you can equally, okay, yeah, it is restarting already. If it's taking long, you can equally close it from here and directly just click on start from here as well. So our Ubuntu software now is coming up. Okay. Now our Ubuntu environment is up. Okay, so select the user with the nation tag and type in your password now to log in into the system. Okay, so I'm going to type my password. Okay, and click enter.